Hello and welcome to Thornhill Lodge. To access the property, you want to turn right and follow these steps just down to the side alleyway. This is also where you'll be able to park your cars with plenty of designated spots available. If you just keep walking down here, you'll find this alleyway and you want to just follow this all the way around. Do be careful, as this rock that sticks out may cause issues for big vans trying to fit through here. Here you'll find the back entrance to the property, labelled Thornhill Lodge, along with the bins for the property, and also the designated parking spaces labelled Thornhill Lodge. So you've got one here, you have another one just here, and then a third one here as well. We do ask that you stay parked within these labelled spaces, as the other ones are reserved for the other properties nearby. To enter the property, you want to open this back gate and you'll find yourself in the garden. You could just shut this behind you by just lifting it up, turning it and lifting it up, and then follow the path all the way around. You'll find some lovely benches to enjoy the nice weather with a meal outside. And you'll also find the back door. To access the keys, you just want to turn right and it will be located just on the wall next to this window here. To open the key safe, all you have to do is push this black slider down and enter the code that we gave you. And then push this black switch down and then the key safe will open and you can get the keys. So to access the main door, you want to use this key here. You just pop it in and turn it to your left. And that's you in. Welcome to the property. To lock the door, all you want to do is turn the dial anti-clockwise, and if you want to unlock it, you just turn it clockwise. So once you enter, you'll find these light switches here. The one on the left is the controls for the hallway light, and the one on the right controls the outside lights. As you walk in, you'll find this nice snug area and a large TV, which we have got a Sky package for, as you can see just here. To control the TV, all you'll need is these two remotes. So you want to turn the TV on with this remote here. And then once this TV is on, all you want to do is use the Sky remote and press the on button. And there you go. That's Sky already up for you and it's already logged in. We also have Netflix included in this package, so please don't log out of this account as it's free for all guests to use. And there you go, that's already signed in. Just press the info account and then you can watch any of the shows you like. To turn the TV off, just same again. Turn the Skybox off first, and then turn the TV off with the other remote. If you keep walking through, you'll find this spacious living room, perfect for enjoying some time together with the 3 sofas. We have an electrical fire here and another TV. And if you go into this cupboard here, you'll find your ironing board, iron, drying rack, hoover, and dustpan and brush. Anything you might need for your stay. This is the front door to the property. So it will always be locked with this latch here, but if you want to keep it open, all you have to do is turn it to the left and push this little switch up, and that will keep it open for you. And just push it back down, and that's it locked. There's also a second lock here, which you can just turn to the right, that's it locked. Turn to the left, and that's it open. Just push this handle down, and that's it. To lock the door, just same again. If you've kept this open, just push it down, that's it locked. Turn this one to the right, and then that's you. If you walk to the left, you'll find the kitchen area. We have our 2 bins here, This is just your general waste bin, and then this is a food only bin. There's also a dustpan and brush there. And then over here, you'll find all the appliances. Over here, you'll find the toaster. Once you put your food in, all you have to do is slide this down. And you have a little dial here for how hot you want it. So 6 is the hottest and 1 is the least hot. If you want to cancel it early, all you have to do is push this cancel button and that'll pop it back up for you. The exact same for this side as well. Just make sure it's plugged in at the back. You'll find this fuse switch here. If you turn this on, it will turn on the fan for the kitchen, and it will also let you turn on the extractor fan. To turn on the light, all you have to do is slide this to the right. That'll be the light on, and then you've got your fan settings for the strength of the fan. So 3, the fastest, medium strength, and then the lowest. To turn it off, just put it back to 0 and slide the bulb back to 0 as well. And then once you're finished, just make sure that this fuse is turned off as well. So over here we have our stove, oven, and microwave. The fuse for these is located just on the left, this red one. Just make sure this is turned up and the red light's on. To use the stove, all you need to do is turn the dials for the respective one clockwise. So if I wanted to use this bottom right one here at a temperature 3, all I have to do is turn it to the 3 and that'll start immediately heating up for you. Just make sure when you're finished, you put it back to 0 because it gets hot very quickly. Below you'll find the oven and these 3 dials at the top. This one here is for your temperature. So you want to turn this to the right. This is your timer for how long you want to put it on for. Once you set it, you'll hear it ticking away. And then these are your different oven settings. And then as you can hear, that's it on. And then once your food is ready, you'll hear that little ring there and you know you're good to go. Once you're finished, just make sure these are turned all the way back up and that the red light's off. Over here we have the microwave. To open it, all you need to do is push in this button here and that's it open. And then once you put your food in, just shut it, press this in and the dial will pop out. Turn it to the left and you'll see the 95 appear. And then once you turn to the right, that's the time there. So when it was here, that's 95 minutes. Turn it to the right and it goes to the lowest, that's 5 seconds. So if I was putting it for 1.5 minutes, I just keep turning the right hand dial. Right there. And all you need to do is press the play button. And that's it on. If you need to stop it early, all you have to do is push out the button again. Or while it's playing, you can just press the pause button and that will just pause it. To reset it, all you have to do is press the pause button again and it goes back to 0. Underneath the sink, you'll find any little bits you might need. There's a first aid kit here, a fire blanket, some extra washing up tablets and bin bags. These switches here, this is for the lighting just here. If you want it off, just press the right hand side one, that will turn it off. If you want it on, just the same again, flip it up. And then this switch here is for the main kitchen lighting. So as you can see, if I turn this one off, the main kitchen lights go off. And then same again for putting it back on. As you can see just here, we have an Nespresso machine. To use this, first of all, you want to make sure there's water in the reservoir at the back. To take this off, you just want to push it slightly towards the wall and then lift it up. Lift this lid and you can just fill the water straight into here. Once you've done so, just do the same again. Clip it into the back and just pull it towards the coffee machine and that's it in. What you want to do is take one of the coffee pods we provide, or if you brought your own, just push this back and you'll see the little slot open. Pop your pod in here, pull this lever back towards you, and then Depending on if you want a large cup or a smaller cup. Large cup, press the right hand side button. Small cup, press the left hand side button. And that's you. On the left, we have our fridge. And the bottom half is the freezer. We also have a dishwasher just here, as you can see with the green light. To use this, all you want to do is pop one of the dishwasher tablets just in here, slide this down, and click it in with this button here. And same again to open it, just press this back down, and it'll slide open for you. So once you put it in, slid it down and clicked it, you'll see all the different options here. The numbers and what kind of cycle it is. Once it's in, press the on button and then close it, and that'll be you. And then once you're finished, just press it again and it will turn it off. On the right, you'll see this little hive hub here. Please don't touch this, as this controls the central heating for the boiler. But as you can see, all these lights are green. If any of these are to show red and you're having issues with your hot water, please just let us know and we can help you out. Just on the right hand side of the TV behind this plant, you will find the thermostat for the property. This is how you can control the heating and set it to temperatures you desire. All you need to do is press this button and it will come on. It will show you the actual temperature of the property and then the target temperature. If you want to increase the target, just turn this dial clockwise and you'll see it starts going up in 0.5 increments. This will just increase until it reaches your target temperature. If you want to reduce it, just turn it anti-clockwise and you'll see it go back down. When you're leaving the property, we just ask that this is left on 18 degrees. And you can just let that go. You don't need to press anything else and it will turn off itself. Just to the right, you'll find a small extra bathroom and you can turn on the lights with this switch just here. This also turns on the fan automatically, so you don't need to worry about that. The switch here on the left just controls the hall lights. So if we walk back down to the back door, on the left, you'll find a very nice, spacious bedroom. In the corner here, there's a couple of things. You will find the Wi-Fi router just here. It also has the code on the back if you want to manually put it in. If the Wi-Fi is having issues, please check the light on this. If it's showing as blue, maybe red if it's not working. If it's not working, just unplug it from the router from the wall, leave it for a couple minutes and then plug it back in, and that usually does the trick. Just here, you'll see the fan and the light for the bathroom. So to turn it on, just flip them up. And that does it both. This ensuite bathroom has a walk-in shower and a lovely bath for you to enjoy. Please make sure you use the fan while you're taking a shower, just so it reduces the chances of any mold or condensation happening. And when you're finished, just turn them both off. Directly opposite, you will find another lovely bedroom. Some space for your clothes to hang. It has a door leading straight out to the back garden. All you need to do, this dial to your right, that unlocks it, pull the handle down, and that's it open. And the same again to lock it, just push it back in. And then what you'll need to do is lift this handle up and then turn the dial to the left to lock it. This bedroom also has an ensuite with the same controls, your fan and your light. Just make sure these are both turned on. And another beautiful walk-in shower. Toilet and sink for you. And then when you're done, just turn these off. If you turn directly to the left, you'll find the other 2 bedrooms. Straight on is the twin room. More storage for your clothes. And 2 lovely beds. Down here, just by the bathroom door, you'll find the trip switch location. You shouldn't need to touch this, but if power ever goes out in any parts of the house, just look here and make sure all of these are flipped up. If any of them are down, just flip it back up and that'll turn it back on for you. Same controls again, fan and light. And another lovely ensuite. And then if we go to the left, you'll find the last bedroom. More storage for your clothes. Even more over here. And another lovely ensuite. It is to note that behind this chair just here, if you pull this out, you'll see this little line in the wall. This is where the boiler is located. It might be a little bit tricky to open. If you do have long enough nails, you can just catch it, slide this open, and this is where the boiler is located. You won't need to touch any of this, but it's worth knowing where it is just in case we have to help you fix any issues. When you're checking out, just make sure all the lights are turned off. Exit the property out the back. And then just lock the door with the same keys. Make sure that's locked. And then return the keys to the key safe just around the corner. Pop them in upright so that it doesn't catch. And then just lift this back up. Jumble the code and lift this cover back on. Any rubbish you have, these are all the bins for you. Thank you very much for staying with us at Juniper Rentals at the Thornhill Lodge. And we hope you have a lovely stay and we can welcome you back in the future.